All right, we're live with the news again with Uncle John and Justin from Brooklyn, and we got to refrain from saying certain words because last time we got demonetized, so we know that. So no f bombs, no n bombs, no multiple other f bombs, no
Can't say fard.
yeah, no r bombs, yeah,
Can't say rigor.
yeah,
Shut up and be nice.
yeah, can't say that, can't, yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about the first one, the one I put up on as the title, which was Ohio softball coach pleads guilty after sleeping with student, begs student not to tell. So you want to take that one?
What is going on with kids these days that they want to ruin a good thing?
Yeah. You know, I didn't even think of it that way.
My question is that. It's like,
Yeah.
why would you?
How old was
I mean,
the
I
kid?
can't. I don't know if you could look it up. I mean, you can look it up, but she looked.
Yeah, she wasn't bad looking. She was pretty hot. No, the picture of her was pretty hot. It's Ashley Rice, she was 31.
And she's not even old. It's not like it's like because my listen. When I was a kid,
oh, he was 17.
Yeah, I had a second grade teacher who was like fucking 90. I'm like, oh, Miss O'Donnell, I don't want to stick my dick in her.
Yeah, right.
But this lady, it's like, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want. I'd keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. Let's say a former Ohio high school teacher's assistant and softball coach has pleaded guilty to charges related to sexual relationships with a student. She reported begged the student not to tell authorities about.
You wouldn't?
Why would he do that? Why? He's 17. I would just keep nailing her.
I would beg her to shut the fuck up about it.
Ashley Risen, 31, an employee at New Miami High School, is facing 5 years in prison after pleading guilty Wednesday to sexual battery and gross sexual imposition in response to allegations she had sex with a 17-year-old student.
See, that's so close to the threshold, especially as a guy, because when we were 17.
Come on, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with these. I mean, look, okay, I get that. All right,
fun. Don't let make sure the teachers aren't female anymore.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
if they are, make sure they're ugly and fat,
like they were when we were kids.
Yeah, well, a 4-year-old guy ain't gonna fuck her, so let's make her a teacher.
Yeah, I had a gym teacher. It was a girl, dude. I forgot her name.
She was a dude.
It was a girl, but she might as well been a dude.
A girl dude.
And she was like, and every year somebody would ask her, like, you know, how come you never got married? And she'd be like, well, I never really found the right guy. But I mean, look, okay, I get that it is fundamentally wrong, right? I get it's still a minor, blah, blah, blah. But at 7, I remember being 17.
I had a man dick at 17.
And I remember being 17 and being like, dear God, if I could just have sex with someone.
Real fast. Come on, it won't take much.
And like, it's just like, and he's in a position where it's like, he's got all the power because she's got her job. But he's 17, lives home with his mother and father, parents, or whatever. It's like, if she even says no more, snatch for you, you could just go, all right, I'm gonna tell everybody. And she'd be like, what?
See you later.
Yeah, that might have been what happened.
You're gonna fail me. Been blowing me since fucking
April.
since after lunch period that day.
That's right.
Fuck you, you're gonna fail. Hold on, stay in gym. Well, I can see where it's coming from because my nephew, he's gonna be, I don't know, I want to say around 12.
Yeah.
And so when he's in high school and if the news came out that he was fucking one of his gym teachers who's hot.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't be mad. I'd say, wow, good for you, dude. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I think happened? You know what I think honestly happened? Is I think that
the fat ugly teachers found out.
Well, either that or what I was going to say the opposite. Either one of the fat ugly teachers found out or the kid was bragging to all his friends because that's what you do at 17 when you nail a 30-year-old, right?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's the rule one. Yeah. It's like Scream. It's like the movie Scream. Never say I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. And either another teacher or his mother found out because the rumors were floating around, confronted him, and said, "Well, you better report her." I bet it was the mother. If I had to put money on it,
I want to. If I was a betting man, which I'm not.
Yeah,
I would have to say that there's probably one of the
probably
friends caught wind.
right.
Not a so popular kid caught wind. He's like, "Oh, what do you mean? Like, this guy, the lady been jerking off to all year long,
Yeah,
is actually fucking this kid."
Yeah, and then either one of his friends told his mom, and the mom called the kid's mom and said, "Do you know that your son is sleeping with so and so, the 31-year-old teacher at his school?" I guarantee something like that happened.
It's
Because
probably like South Park,
but
where the cops are like, "Well, hold on, you mean the hot one?"
Yeah,
we got calls. We got to get this boy in here and get the luckiest boy in America award.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I guarantee you, unless the kid is like mentally ill or something, if the kid is like we were at 17, he's enjoying himself. This is like he's not going to want to press charge. And the fact that he's a minor, his parents could probably press charge, or his mother, because if he was 18, 1 year later, this woman would have been off the hook, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, 31's not old.
It's not. But you see, here's the thing. Why? And I got to put a lot of blame on the woman, because the kid's not going to turn it down. See, why couldn't you pick an 18? Why couldn't you pick an 18-year-old? If you picked an 18-year-old, you would have been fine.
Why can't you pick me?
It was like when R. Kelly was targeting 15-year-olds. Is there really a difference between 15 and 18?
Yeah, for a man to a girl, there is.
Okay.
But when you're a guy.
But from 15 to 18, when you're a 30-year-old man or a 40-year-old man, however old R. Kelly was, there's really not much of a difference. Why can't you just target the 18-year-old and you'll be fine?
Yeah, target the one that looks young.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have 2 announcements. I forgot about that. My first announcement is I have a booth coming up in Wayne, New Jersey, for the NPC East Coast bodybuilding contest. That's what it was. NPC East Coast bodybuilding contest, and Wayne, New Jersey. Hold on, I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. What's up?
What's NPC stand for?
National Physique Committee.
National Practically Children.
No, National Physique Committee. It's at Passaic County Technical Institute, 45 Reinhardt Road, Wayne, New Jersey, November 5th, which is a week and a half away. So anyway, what I was going to say is I have these 2 girls that are working for me, but both of them are over 18. One of them is 18, the other one's 23, and they're going to be working for me. And the 18-year-old is it's like my little sister, or it's like she's such a nice kid, but she has the same mannerisms as I went over to her to say hello, because she works in the gym behind the counter, and she's eating, and she had like her sweatshirt sleeves pulled up over her hands, and she's got the fork like this. And then she was embarrassed that she was eating, so she's like holding her face, talking to me, right? And like it's such a like little girl trait. I don't understand how that turns a guy on. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. But what I'm saying is, when the first thing I asked her is, "How old are you?" And she goes, 18. I went, okay, fine. Then you could work for me, And the other girl was like 21 or 23. I was like, all right, cool, and so I just would not take the chance. I'm not taking the fucking chance.
No, I hope you wouldn't. Jesus Christ.
It's stupid. But anyway, I guarantee you that's what happened. Because do you remember a few years ago, maybe it was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, this woman had her 2 kids in a Catholic school, and she had an OnlyFans page. And one of the fathers found out that she was on an OnlyFans page.
Because he was like this to it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. And then either told his wife, or the wife found out on the laptop or something like that.
The wife found out. He didn't tell his wife.
Yeah, guaranteed the wife. He went on. He didn't know how to delete his history on his laptop. There's no question about it. Then the wife goes to the school.
I think she's talking Build. Well, OnlyFans. What the fuck is this? And the wife looked into it, and then that's what happened. Yeah.
That she went to the school, right? And then complained to the school, and then the school, because it was a private Catholic school, kicked the 2 kids out of school.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, why did you get the kids out? Like, they didn't do it. They didn't have OnlyFans.
Yeah. What's up, dude? What's going on? This is Dan. Dan is Dan, are you a professional arm wrestler or are you still amateur? I don't even know, man.
Hey, listen, I saw that one girl you had on who was a professional farter.
Oh, that was great. How great was that?
He farted on people for money.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
See, that's what I mean by sexism.
Yeah. Yeah, the Nightmare, Dan is a professional arm wrestler.
Hey, listen, Dan, I ain't pretty ready, bro.
All right, let's so anyway, so we voiced our opinion on that one. All right, so go ahead. Which one do you want to go with after that one?
I think I want to go with Kanye. Kanye West.
Okay, we haven't.
Now, listen, I think Kanye West is insane. Not that I disagree with him, but I think he's insane for the fact that the second you get money, the first thing you lose is your mind.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson, fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's just.
See, I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't watch the interview with Piers Morgan because Piers Morgan turned me off so bad when I watched the Andrew Tate interview.
Well, he just doesn't let you fucking talk.
I said to myself, I am never watching another Piers Morgan thing again.
It wasn't just Piers Morgan. It was Kanye West had an interview with whoever it was on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Piers Morgan because I saw that one.
I didn't see that one. I refuse to watch anything Piers Morgan does.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Like
I mean,
he'll want to show. Oh, come on the show. Then you come on the show. He'll ask you questions, and we'll never ever let you fucking answer the fucking thing.
Yeah, right. Did you ever see when Ben Shapiro ripped him apart? This was years ago. Ben Shapiro was like fresh out of college.
Well, Ben Shapiro, you listen to him, it's like
you can't argue with him.
My head hasn't stopped spinning.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like, oh, okay. And the guy. Listen, hate the guy all you want.
Yeah.
He's all.
Oh,
like
there were two.
Matter of fact, like he's very on point. But they had one of the other guys that had a problem with Andrew Tate. I think it's K3, is it? Or N3?
I'm not sure.
He was like, and he said, and I quote this guy, he's like, if they do start rounding up the Jews again, I hope they get Ben Shapiro first and gas him. Oh,
yes, that's right.
What was that guy's name?
I don't remember, but yeah, he was talking about that. He said if they do another Holocaust, I hope Ben Shapiro.
Let's hope they get Ben Shapiro first.
Yeah, and Ben Shapiro was like, because the other guy was Jewish too. The guy who said it was Jewish.
It doesn't. I mean, is that okay?
No, but what I'm saying is Ben Shapiro said, I hope him and his family are safe if there is another Holocaust because I'm not a terrible person. And I'm like, why would you say that? Because somebody has a difference of opinion.
That's the most awful thing.
I mean, that is the most terrible thing you could possibly... Wishing death on somebody because you don't agree with his opinion.
Not just a death, like the most awful death.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean,
just because.
It was like when Kevin Samuels died and all the girls that didn't like him, like, were all happy that he's dead. Like, dude, the guy died. Like, because you don't like what he said? Don't watch the show anymore. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Anyway, so Kanye West, go ahead.
Kanye West comes on and he's talking about she wasn't lying. He was talking about how basically the Jews run the pretty much like anything that's like show business.
Yeah.
The music world, like every at the end of the day.
Yeah, movies, music, live streaming, all the streaming services.
And then someone looked it up and like, wow, like he wasn't lying, like he was right.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
And then then you have Michael Rappaport comes on. And that Michael Rappaport, have you seen him lately?
Yeah, I actually went to go see him stand up a few years back. He was pretty funny. So go ahead.
I used to like Michael Rappaport.
Oh yeah, he's from New York.
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to him much, but go ahead.
He's a Jewish guy. He's on there. He's like, oh yeah, fucking Kanye, fuck you, blah blah blah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And it's like Michael Rappaport. He goes out of his way to offend anybody who doesn't think the same way he thinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous.
And listen, I follow him on TikTok.
Yeah,
I like to see people express their opinions. I don't care. Like if I like it, I like it.
Yeah, and if I don't want
he freaked out about it.
Oh God, you gotta be kidding me.
And then Kanye West or someone brought it up because Rappaport had a domestic violence charge against him.
Okay.
Like he must have fucking hit her or
Yeah,
grabbed
right.
her or
And it's
whatever.
like, don't throw stones in a glass house, dude. Because
especially when you're
a celebrity.
You're a rich guy who has rich parents.
Yeah.
Because Rappaport got into the business because his mother and father were either the mother had something to do with radio, or the father had something to do with radio, and the mother had something to do with television, so he got in because of that.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like you came out of the.
Yeah, you came from nothing. Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, you were some rich kid from Manhattan.
Yeah.
And you can't, and then you're gonna fucking talk shit to Kanye West, who literally pretty much came from nothing.
Yeah, right. Exactly. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. But I just like me. Like what did I just say? Right? I said I don't like Piers Morgan. I don't like his show, so I won't watch it. I'm not screaming to have him. Not that anybody will listen to me, but I'm not screaming to have him censored or taken off the air. I just don't watch it because I don't like him.
Man, listen, that's I don't watch the video. I'm not gonna say,
right? Yeah, I don't. It's just I don't. I watched that one. Like I said, I watched that one interview with Andrew Tate. He turned me off completely, and then done. I was like, okay, we're done.
I'm sure a lot of people did too.
That's it. So they
want the guy canceled, and it's like, if you don't like him, don't watch it.
Seriously, it's
ridiculous. Like all these now seems to be the big thing with like climate protesters or
that's the best.
Like the vegan, everyone they want you to go vegan. You gotta stop killing the animals. That's like they want you to live by their standards.
Yeah.
But the second you have a different opinion or a different idea,
yeah, it's a wrap.
Like they can't handle it. I'm like, well,
yeah.
Like, listen, I like steak.
Yeah, it's
like burger. I like a hot burger.
There are people, especially like Gen Z and millennials, but it's mostly Gen Z now. Millennials are in their 30s now. This is what happens when you're in college and you're indoctrinated by that mindset. You think you're really going to go out and make a difference, So do you really think by throwing soup on a priceless work of art, which is actually protected by plastic, by the way, so you didn't do anything. They just took the plastic off.
Or just make people annoyed.
Or and glued your hands to the wall. Do you really think that is going to send a message that we have to do something about climate change? I would like to know how they got there, because if they drove or took an Uber.
Yeah, they didn't walk there.
I would really like to know. If you took, it's just it's ridiculous. So these kids take on this larger than life problem that they can't solve, that they don't know enough about, that nobody knows enough about, and they try to make themselves look virtuous, and it accomplishes nothing. Instead of straightening out your own life, which is a disaster, right, which you have more control over, right, they would rather be a nuisance and try to make themselves look virtuous on a problem that you cannot resolve. Is anybody going to stop driving cars? And even with the battery operated cars, you said it yourself. They use heavy they use heavy machinery to just dig up the lithium themselves, right? And they don't have enough power to operate all these electric cars. It's nuisance.
Fossil fuels to.
And we're not the biggest. Countries like India and China, like they are
the biggest polluters.
The biggest polluters. It's just,
they're just fucking like the dirtiest.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So for people who don't know, do you want to read it or you want me to?
Yeah, I got the climate. Well, you got two of them.
Right.
Because in England they're having a big problem with. I guess
that's right. That was another one you sent me. That's right. I forgot about that.
Milk everywhere. Like, fucking, because they want to force the world to live their lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, do you want to meet
the kids against the fossil fuels?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you realize this, but oil, you cannot do the clothes on your back.
Yeah.
The clothes in your hand. You would not survive without oil. You wouldn't. And nobody understands that. I'm like, you know how much fucking oil plays a part in everyday life?
Yeah, let's read the actual It was a Van Gogh painting, right?
Yeah, then it's too fun. They're not even adults; they're like kids.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's okay. So all right. Okay. This was a while. This was last week. London's National Gallery. Two young women opened cans of tomato soup and threw their contents onto Vincent van Gogh's famous painting, Sunflowers. The soup throwers donned shirts displaying the logo of Just Stop Oil. Oh, it's an oil painting. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Walk.
Oh god. Across the United Kingdom to protest the production of fossil fuels. As the soup hit the painting, someone shrieked and another person exclaimed, "Oh my gosh." The two women then sat on the floor, glued their hands to the wall below the painting as a bystander called for security.
They should have left them there. They should have left them there.
One of the activists was 21. And what is worth more, art or life? She asked, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And the other one was 20. So a 21-year-old, a 20-year-old are probably college kids, I would assume. If they're not in college, then I don't know. Van Gogh drenched in soup is the latest and highest profile instance of climate activist tampering. But what they don't know is that, what they don't realize is that, they don't just have priceless works of art hanging there without protection. There's a plastic cover covering them.
Yeah,
you know?
It's not. Yeah.
You think you're the only lunatic who tried to fucking in 300 years or whenever Van Gogh lived? It's just it's absolutely ridiculous. And what's going to happen is they're going to turn 30, 35. They're going to fall into suit like everybody else, like the millennials are doing now, right? The millennials are falling into suit. They're getting married, they're working, they're becoming part of the working class, and so on and so forth. And all that takes a backseat. But anyway.
Well, it's just for me, it was like I'm not an art guy. Like I don't. I get it. I understand what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the Mona Lisa. But it's like what does?
But what I'm saying is, it's like
around. There wasn't any combustible engines, especially when fucking the guy who painted Da Vinci was around, or Leonardo, whatever the fuck it is. It's like, what are you proving? All you're doing is annoying people.
That's it.
You're gonna say, fuck your cause.
Yeah, and you're destroying somebody's work who is considered one of the greatest artists in history, right?
Yeah.
And it's like
you don't even want to go down to the fucking beach and fucking stomp on baby sea turtles.
Yeah,
like that's what I want to make me do. That's all I want to do. I was like, oh, what can I kill this fucking cow?
Yeah. All right, what was the milk? What was the milk one about?
Oh, because the vegans. Fucking.
Oh God.
And then I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like the Godfather. I'm gonna cut a fucking baby cow's head off.
Yeah, and put it in the
fucking bedroom.
Yeah.
That's it. And so fuck you. It's like you're not proving anything, not helping anything.
Okay, so here it is. I got it actually. Okay. Don't cry over spilled milk. Instead, hold the dairy industry accountable for its destructive. Okay. A group of vegan activists from the British organization.
Hold on. Wait. Before you go any further.
Yeah.
Do you know why cows aren't extinct? Especially dairy cows? Because we farm them.
Right.
If we didn't farm them, they'd be like the polar bears.
Okay.
If we started eating polar bears and they started farming polar bears,
right, they would have
polar bears.
Yeah, they'd be having an abundance of polar bears. So for people who don't know, a group of vegan activists from the British organization Animal Rebellion are raising awareness of the dairy's industry's environmental impact by engaging in a milk pour protest. Protesters are literally dumping containers of milk in the aisles of grocery stores across Scotland and England. Do you really think that's going to do it? Like what? Look, here's what you can do. Okay? If you really want to make a difference, make a lot of money. And then donate your money and your time to a cause, because then you can make an impact. Didn't Elon Musk donate $150 million to a particular charity? I'm pretty sure Elon Musk donated $150 million to a particular charity.
More than that.
Yeah, it might have been more than that. Mark Zuckerberg donated $100 million to right here in New Jersey, to a school district in Newark, New Jersey. Right? Do you know how much money, what you could do with that kind of money? But going to a grocery store and just dumping out milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump a gallon of milk out.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything but get you arrested. And it's just ridiculous.
You're gonna even want to buy more milk. It's not gonna. Oh, that guy for 2 gallons. Well,
Yeah.
some is gonna fucking. These people are gonna go away.
It's ridiculous, but whatever. All right, what's next? What do you got next?
We got Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, tell me that one because I don't know that one.
Alex Jones, as you know, he's a big conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Like huge conspiracy theorist.
Right.
And he pretty much goes and tells everyone. Sometimes it's true, but it's he tells it in the most unbelievable way.
Mm-hmm.
The parents of the
the Sandy Hook killings.
Sandy Hook kids' parents took them to court and like, we're going to sue you for defamation. It's a defamation lawsuit. So they took him to court. I think, and the judge ruled, and the judge was like this big liberal. They just go to her Facebook, and she's like,
"Yeah, I wouldn't have that one."
I don't think it's fair, but because it's a political thing, so everyone's like, "Yeah, no, Alex Jones is fucking." They treated him like as if he went in there and pulled the trigger.
Yeah, it's
they got him for. I think it was like.
Because I remember,
$954 million.
Yeah, which is not. He's not going to be able to pay. Obviously.
Who the fuck? He's not the fucking government. Like,
but you see, I'm not
because it's like, hold on, like this guy. All right, he lied about it. All right, the guy maybe was an asshole about it. He was a prick about it. But so, was he telling me anybody who lies about anything, I could sue?
See, the problem is it's not just black and white. See, that one I'm on the fence about because you're talking about elementary school kids that were killed.
Yeah,
so good.
How many people talk about 9/11?
Yeah. It was just I usually have an opinion. I don't really have an opinion on that one.
I just think it's listen.
Because when
money is what I.
Yeah.
Worried about. Like,
well, they obviously know they're not going to be able to get the money. So I think what they're trying to do is basically bankrupt him so he can't, do his podcast anymore. He already got thrown off of YouTube and so on and so forth. But, see, to me, that's a gray area because I would have never, it's just. I want to. It's not like a conspiracy theory about like if we landed on the moon or not, right? This is a conspiracy theory if elementary school kids were murdered. Oh, that's touchy, man.
Well, for me, this isn't. If it was one of my nieces or my nephew,
right?
Like the last thing I would want, like that's not like what would I? What the fuck? What do I want? I don't want money. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They know they're not going to get the money. They're looking to basically bankrupt him.
Bankrupt the guy.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me.
Yeah,
but
the truth, see, the thing is, again, that's not going to work either because you don't need money to start a podcast, and he's already a big name and has a big following. So even if they bankrupt him, he could go as long as he has a platform to put himself on. Like he can go on Rumble because he's Alex Jones. He's gonna be able to establish another following. Because there are people that follow. It's not. I don't know. It just seems like I understand why they're doing it, and I get it. And I would have had on all the conspiracy theories. I would have had hands off on that one. I wouldn't have touched that one with a 10-foot pole.
No.
But I don't know, man.
All right. This guy's having. What bothered me was all the people that celebrated it, and of course, all the people that voted for Joe Biden.
Oh, I see.
They should kill the guy. They should just kill him.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And those are the guys that I work with, and like they were like, "So I'm like, oh, wait a second."
Yeah.
I was like, your guy also told me that it was safe to get the vaccine. I wouldn't never get the fucking.
Yeah.
My mother's vaccinated. She got COVID twice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, look, that's my opinion. In my opinion, that's just that was just the medical industry making a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And then they have their politicians in their back pocket. That goes without saying. And yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. No question. because I got it, and I never, Then they kept messaging me about the booster shots. I'm like, I'm never going back. Well, I'm gonna talk about my favorite one because this is my favorite one that I sent you because I thought this one was great because I just finished watching Jeffrey Dahmer and I'm like, apparently so did this lady too. Chicago woman facing eviction is accused of killing her landlord and hiding the remains in her freezer. Sandra, I can't pronounce her last name, Kololoa, I don't remember, Kalua, I don't know, was charged with first-degree murder and concealment of a homicide in the death of Francis Walker, 69. A Chicago woman has been charged with murder, accusing of killing a landlord who were trying to evict her and hiding the dismembered remains in her freezer. She was 36, was charged with first-degree murder, concealment of homicide. The girl was 69, who owned a boarding home and rented rooms to several tenants, was killed. Authorities said the person who owns the residence has actually served the defendant with a notice to leave or an eviction notice. Very well could have possibly been what escalated it. Wow, why don't you just find another place to live? Maybe you might have overreacted. Tinge.
What did you do it for? For the rent.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go send prisoners.
Yeah. Well, now she found a permanent fucking. Now she found a permanent address. In Attica. Yeah.
But you sent me the one with the 3 New Yorkers ordered cocaine. It wasn't a delivery service. I don't know what they call it, delivery service. It was.
Me neither. It's a drug dealer. Yeah, delivery service. Because when it's in the Wall Street Journal, they got to call it a delivery service. When it's in the Post, it's a fucking, it's a drug dealer. They call it as they see it. But the Wall's a delivery. It's because it was 3 professional people that did cocaine in New York City. There wasn't, and that's why they were framed as a delivery. So what are they ordering? Pizza?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. That's fucking Grubhub.
One was a trading executive.
I saw that guy. It wouldn't let me read the whole story.
Yeah, you got to kind of play with it. Let me see.
But it was like, I'm like, what are these? This is what this. I stopped doing blow about, I want to say January.
Right.
Because that's when it started getting funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not, it was giving me bad hangovers. I'm not, because I used to love to do I just love the party.
Oh, yeah.
But then it started getting like old. I'm like, wait. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was like, this is shit is gonna kill me.
Right.
I had a good 20-year run.
Yeah.
I on my head. But it was just like, when I read this, I'm like, this is why. Because these are people that they just dab it. Like,
Right. Exactly.
They did a hotel room for the night.
All right, here we go. I got it. Okay. 3 New York professional was the same drug. Again, it's not a delivery service, dude. It's a drug dealers. Leading to charges for the dealer behind the deliveries. Why did I swear to God.
It's not his fault. He's supplying the demand. I don't know.
Hey, look at this. Somebody's trying to make some money over here. Look at this. Oh, if you want hot girls, just click here. Oh, hot girls right here. Oh.
Like this guy.
Somebody's tampering my shit.
You want to see my tits? Okay.
So one was a Wall Street executive. The other one, Julia something, was a lawyer, right? And the other one, Amanda, I don't know. One was a lawyer, one's an executive, and it doesn't say what the other one was.
You know what's funny about them? They're all white.
Yeah, exactly. And that's...
Or they're all successful. And
yeah. Yeah, then they call
why is that? Now it's important. Like, fentanyl is killing... I think the fentanyl death rate is like...
New York City recorded 980 cocaine-related deaths in 2020. 81% of the deaths were being linked to fentanyl.
That's a
wow, dude. That's ridiculous. That's insane.
That's why I don't do cocaine anymore.
Yeah, that's...
but listen, people want to... They'll keep doing it.
Well, and it's not just that. I mean, heroin, too. I don't know.
Well, it's heroin. It's like fucking. You could tell like heroin. Someone on heroin. It's like they're not bankers.
But yeah, right. Well, if you're doing heroin, you got But yeah, when they call it a delivery service, like if I died of a cocaine overdose with fentanyl in it,
you sent me that. I'm like, wait, delivery service. I was like, have them?
They would call it, a drug dealer. They wouldn't call it delivery service.
Fucking
it's ridiculous. All right. So did you see the one I sent you about? They're going to be selling weed at gas stations now.
In Florida.
Yep. I'd like fill up tank 3 and an ounce of that banana Kush, please.
Let me get you got a diesel. How much is
Yeah. All right. So for people who don't know, the global chain of gas stations and convenience stores recently signed an exclusive deal with Chicago-based Green Thumb Industries. Who is the? It was Circle K. That's the gas stations to sell marijuana from the 10 companies' locations in Florida starting in 2023. All right. Well, I mean, listen, it's legal now, so you knew this was going to happen because you could buy beer.
Beer at a gas
You
station.
could buy beer at a gas station. You could buy dick pills at a gas station. So you know, you knew this was coming.
What do they call those dick pills?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, ramrod.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. And then the other one that I saw that was really good was.
The
Did you see
Florida
the?
woman arrested after
Oh, that was great.
driving a motorized cart through Walmart eating fucking chicken.
Yeah, a Florida woman
Why is
has
that
been.
bad?
Yeah, a Florida woman has been accused of taking methamphetamine and driving a motorized shopping cart to a Walmart while drinking wine, eating sushi, and cinnamon rolls. Yeah, so apparently, she was homeless. Her name was Lopez. Her last name was Lopez, and she was homeless and hungry and had just injected herself with methamphetamine and decided, I'm just going to go in here and get something to eat and drink.
I'm gonna carouse.
Shit.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, actually.
And the other one that I saw, which was,
Well, she looks like a kid.
yeah, well, you know, here was the funny part, and this is what made me look it up, is when they posted it on Facebook, somebody put a very pretty upper middle class blonde lady with the mugshot. And right at the bottom of the mugshot, because the title says Florida woman, right at the bottom of the mugshot, it says Atlanta PD. So I'm like, all right, this can't be real. So I look it up, and then you see it's a woman that's homeless, and she's Hispanic, and it happened in Florida. So Facebook or somebody on Facebook, I don't know how how it happened or whatever the case may be. I don't know how to do these things. Basically, put that woman's mugshot in to make it seem as if it was a middle class woman that was like entitled and like, I'm just gonna walk around eating sushi and wine. You know, meanwhile, it was a homeless woman who was high as a kite and hungry as hell, and said, I'm just gonna fucking go in here and get something to eat while I'm riding a cart. And, you know, I didn't even know Walmart had sushi. Would you even fucking eat sushi from Walmart?
No,
I guess if you
from fucking Exxon.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I guess maybe if you're homeless.
I mean, even then, it's like,
yeah. But this one was even better. Did you hear about the last one I sent you?
Moment lovers who met online discovered they are brothers.
Yeah, Yeah,
Jeremy Kyle. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. Two gay men who met online and started a physical relationship discovered they were actually brothers live on the Jeremy Kyle show. I don't know. The DNA test revealed the shocking truth for lovers Paul and Lee, who had been a couple for years after finding each other online. The pair, who exchanged flirty messages for a full 2 years before hooking up, were none the wiser to the fact that they shared the same mother and were, in fact, closer than either of them could ever imagine. Can you imagine? Like, just put that in regular shoes. Like, put that in straight guy shoes. Like, you meet a girl online and you find out that your mother's a whore and gave birth to this.
What state was that in?
You know what? I don't know. I didn't look at it. Let me see.
Regardless, it's fucking just gross.
Footage from ITV. I don't even know if it was in the States because I don't know where the Jeremy Kyle show is. Might be in the UK somewhere. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, after a certain fucking amount of time, it's like, well, you know what?
Yeah, I mean,
colors,
like we've all seen Game of Thrones. Fuck it.
At that your wiener in my mouth, I had my wiener in your mouth.
We're 2 years in.
What's the fucking point of stopping?
Yeah, we can't have kids. They're not going to come out all mangled and shit. So, fuck it. That's what I would have said if I was like on that show. It'd been like, well, it's not like we could have
I would
kids.
fuck my wrist right on there.
Oh, yeah.
Right on TV. Oh, what happened? What happened? Well, he found out he was fucking his brother.
Oh, but do you remember when that happened on Jenny Jones?
No, Jenny Jones.
Remember that years? Yeah, go ahead.
It was a secret. He didn't want to come out as gay.
Yeah.
And then she thought it was a good idea to go, let's have the fuck guy come out.
Right.
And then some dude.
Yeah. And this was like what in the early 90s, right?
Yeah. She was like, oh, this is great. This is great. She probably went to producers, and producers probably like, no, listen, this could fucking backfire.
And the guy went home and went to his house with a shotgun.
Killed the guy.
Blew him away.
But the producers, Jenny Jones, when she was on trial for him, she was like, she didn't care.
I've heard the same thing. I never looked into it, but I heard the same thing.
She was like fucking like smirking.
She was just carried on like nothing was wrong.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck? It's like, that's when they should have took Jenny Jones out to the fucking back. Shot her in the fucking face.
At least act like you care, right?
Exactly. Like, some guy's dead.
Yeah, at least act like you care. And today she would have been forced to make an apology. She would have had cried on the air, and I don't mean to hear it anybody. I mean, look what happened when what's his name? Who's that? The comedian, the short guy, Kevin Hart, when he did a gay joke like 10 or 15 years ago, and they brought it up, and he had to apologize for it. Meanwhile, it was like a joke that he did 10 or 15 years ago. You know, it was a different.
And I don't know why he fucking agreed to that. He just, fuck you.
Exactly. It was a different story back then in the 90s, man. People literally got away with murder. It was.
What are we gonna do? You're gonna make everyone
apologize for something that they did a million years ago?
Listen, I don't hear anyone making Eminem apologize for his fucking.
Dude, you could dig up bones on anyone. If I become podcast famous and you dig up my background, I'm fucked.
If I would run for fucking office, I said, no, this guy, he called the gay guy gay.
Yeah, I am fucked. Oh God, anyway.
It's fucking nuts.
And the other announcement I have to make, I did that one announcement about the NPC in Wayne, New Jersey, Passaic Institute Technology, whatever the hell it is, 40 something Reinhardt Street and Reinhardt Road, right? I don't even, whatever. I'm going to be there November 5th with a booth. But the other thing is, I don't think I told you this, Justin, but I did a podcast 2 weeks ago on bodybuilding, and twice a month I do it on my show. I call it Bodybuilding Talk, and I invite these professional bodybuilders to come on. And there's an
invite for that fucking show.
Yeah, sorry, man. I know you couldn't make it. So anyway, I had a big bodybuilder on. His name is Nick Walker, and I was the first. He was contracted to be on another supplement company podcast, so he couldn't do any other podcast. And he had a falling out with the supplement company and the guy who runs the podcast or whatever. So I was the first podcast that had him on after that. And this guy is like really popular. Like he has 1 million followers on Instagram. So it catches the eye of Muscular Development. Muscular Development is one of the biggest YouTube platforms for bodybuilding. It has like 350,000 subscribers or something like that. Yeah. And they contact me and they basically said, hey, how about you do that show on our platform? Twice a month, same thing. You just put it up on our platform. It's your show. You do what you want. So I was like, he goes, you're not going to get paid, but you could
start.
You could basically, it'll be a lot of exposure for you and your channel. And I was like, all right. So I'm in charge of the content. I'm in charge of the editing. I'm in charge of uploading it. I'm in charge of getting the talent together. I'm basically doing the same thing, except that I'm putting it on a different platform. So I'm just taking that part of my show and putting it on there. And today was the first day that it went up. Today was the first episode on Muscular Development. And it's called MD Muscle Talk. You know, I haven't looked at it. When I first looked at it, it was like, I first looked at it like an hour after it went on, because it went on 9:30 this morning. I haven't looked at it, and it was up to 250 views, but that was like 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. I did not look at it since. But so now I have to do another show about it, and I got into a little bit of trouble because we we were reporting news on particular supplement companies that were going bankrupt, right? And supplement companies are huge bodybuilding, right? So supplement companies that were going bankrupt. And one of the guys that I had on was in the middle of a lawsuit with one of the companies that were going bankrupt. Anyway, turns out one of those companies are the new platform that I'm on is one of their sponsors. So they were like,
N-word in the world.
Yeah. So I got a message this morning. Great show, but please refrain from talking about the supplement companies as they are some of our sponsors. And I went, ooh, you could have given me a heads up on that one. Yeah.
What can I cannot say?
Yeah, exactly. But but it's just listen.
Okay, I won't say the F word.
Yeah. I won't say the R word. I won't say the N word.
I don't mean fucking fard.
Yeah. Yeah, the other F word. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck is fine. The other F word, no good.
No.
Shit. But anyway, listen.
That's good. That's good news.
Listen, if you are 17, 18, 19 years old, if you're a kid in high school and you're banging a hot older chick, keep your mouth shut.
This is a PSA announcement.
Yeah, just shut up.
Don't ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Right. Just shut the fuck up.
Maybe one day I'll be like an undercover cop and I have to go into school be like an undercover cop.
Yeah, and you'll have to be 17.
I have to pay the fucking art teacher.
Like 21 Jump Street, right? That movie.
Yeah. I'm fucking 40 years old. But
yeah, hey, listen, you never know. They might need a guy with a lot of testosterone. That's,
Yeah, you want to see me go hard just by you looking at it? Yeah. All right, but that is the problem. Kids fucking open mouth.
Yeah, especially the
stupid. As a fucking teacher.
Yeah, on the teacher's side.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, on the teacher's side, you're an idiot. Like, you are a complete idiot.
I mean, it's fucking totally wrong.
Yeah,
it'd be wrong if like it was a 30-year-old male teacher fucking a 17-year-old female.
Statutory rape, baby.
I know. I'm not gonna say anything about that, but
I mean grape.
Grape.
Right.
So I thought I said something wrong.
Yeah, no, I said grape.
Did I say anything wrong?
I said grape. It was me. Statutory grape. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I didn't even say that. I just said.
And here's another thing. Men are held to consequences when you go to jail on grape allegation, right? Or pedophile allegation.
Grape.
What? What'd you say?
Statutory grape. Yeah.
Any kind of grape allegations, they have to keep you out of like gen pop.
Yeah,
because you'll get killed.
No, they'll fucking.
Or give you a beating.
You'll be the fucking. They'll grape you.
Yeah, you'll get graped. But when a woman goes to jail on grape charges, right? She just goes to jail.
What are you here for? Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, they don't. So they the women are just like, and then she'll cry. I've been going through a lot, and I went with my childhood, and I made mistakes, and I should have never.
The 17-year-old.
Yeah, right.
Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the kid for opening his fucking mouth.
It's the truth. Well, why can't you just go find an 18-year-old? Like,
yeah, find a guy who's like 40 who lies about his age.
Yeah, just fucking.
I.e.
Yeah, this guy. He's got 2 thumbs and over 18. This guy.
These teachers are fucking stupid.
It's unbelievable, man.
It wasn't an art teacher or a gym teacher. It's not like Angel John's lady.
Yeah, no. And you're right. When I was in high school, the teachers. I remember there was one hot teacher, and I never had her, Miss Cara. I never had her. But all the kids liked her. I never had her. But all my teachers were like these fat, disgusting old ladies that have been teaching for 100 years, and
Right.
I don't know. And I still fucking cranked off to a couple of them. I know. I had an arts teacher. What was her name? I don't remember. She was this big fat lady, but she had big boobs. And I remember when I went up to give her my art project, I saw a little cleavage, and I used to go home and. Meanwhile, she was this.
Paper.
Yeah.
Here's a crayon. Don't worry about that glue.
Yeah, I got glue right here for you, lady. Making my lollipop stick jewelry box.
I'm in a popsicle stick.
A macaroni necklace.
Glue. Yeah, no, it's totally almost glue. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If you're fucking, because I see teachers now, and it's like if I was 17, like 17, you're a man.
17, you're dude. It's.
I mean, legally you're not. But
yeah, but at 17, see the thing is at 17, physically you're a man. Mentally you're still not, right? You're not completely. You're not even close. But at 17, I could pole vault from the bedroom to the bathroom in the morning at 17.
I could hold up a fucking the whole vanity.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It was insane, dude.
With wet toilet paper.
Yeah, it was insane, and it was just these raging hormones at 16, 15, I would say from about 14 to like all the way through my 20s. My 30s is my mid 30 to late 30s when it started calming down a little bit. But I'm still a horn dog. I'm 46 and I still look at like, God damn, look at this chick.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. All right, on that note.
Well, what crazy is about that, like they'll give a female teacher jail time for that. For a fucking 17-year-old kid.
But you want to bet you want to get a jail time.
But then they'll go and say, oh no, this fucking this little boy who wants to be a little girl.
Oh yeah, they'll chop his balls off.
We'll chop his fucking cock off.
Let's get the saw out. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Yeah, exactly.
Well, he knows what he wants.
No, he doesn't.
That 17-year-old kid.
Yeah, right. Who knows more, the 12-year-old or the 7? Give me a break. Yeah, you're 100% right. I didn't even think of it that way, but you're 100% right.
And it's not even, dude, they're like 7 years old. They want to do this shit.
The indoctrination is happening in earlier and earlier, elementary school, where they're bringing in drag shows as,
Yeah.
Give me
That's another thing, right? What the fuck is wrong with you?
They're just indoctrinating younger. A lot of people who could afford it are homeschooling because of that.
I have no choice.
And why would you? But the thing is, with homeschooling, like then you're pulling away socialization from the kid. How was the kid
going to have my kid be socially fucking retarded?
Yeah.
Than be a fucking kid who wants. Oh, hey, Dad, listen.
Yeah.
Cut my cock off.
Oh, yeah, and put these rubber tits on me, will you?
Hey, listen, retard. Get back in there. You'd be fucking weird.
Oh shit!
It's nuts. It's so backwards.
Tell me about it. It's the truth.
Like I can understand if a fucking 30-year-old man wants to fuck a female who's 17. Yeah, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna go by this whole standard, where it's cool for a 17-year-old guy to fuck a 30-year-old fucking, or even a 4-year-old,
yeah,
or
which is. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
It is pretty cool.
It's not a boy, that's a man.
That's right.
But if you're gonna be a fucking 7 years old and
but if you're 12 and you tell your mother you're a woman and she takes you to the doctor and he breaks out the sawzall,
that's weird.
That's weird. Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But
that is okay.
That's okay. But the 17-year-old kid who got laid, that's a problem.
Yeah, the boy with a man dick who blows his teacher's back out.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's the issue.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
I mean,
all right.
I don't know. It's just fucking crazy.
We've been going for almost an hour, so we got to get going.
There's an opinion. It was snowflake wars.
Yeah, unbelievable.
We were live today.
Yep. And I tried to refrain from this page. Whatever. Okay. I don't know.
Why I thought we were gonna do?
Yeah, we're gonna do that next time. Well, okay. So that's okay. So the third announcement is we're gonna have question and opinion show with Justin. And it's gonna be me asking Justin's opinions on current events, and we are not gonna be able to do that one live. We're gonna have to pre-record that one so I can edit whatever comes out of his mouth if it needs to be edited. and then that's it. All right. So stay tuned for that one. We haven't figured out when that's coming out yet, but we'll figure it out. All right, dude.
All right, what clip are you gonna use for this
I
one?
don't know. I'll figure it out. I mean, it might do the last one with the glue. That one was pretty funny.
I feel like we could do so much better.
Yeah, we probably could, but that's okay. We just
I
wing
feel
it.
like we could make people like die of heart attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to work on our comedy skills.
We gotta figure out what we cannot say. Like that's what throws me off. It's like, oh, hold on.
Yeah. But it's even funnier when you say fafard. Get back in there, you fafard, and be weird again. All right, listen, let me go. I got to go to the bathroom. I've been holding it in. So
Yeah,
I will.
let's not do live next time,
All right, we'll set it all up. Yeah, definitely.
and we'll do the whole.
Maybe we'll do it next week.
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right. We'll touch base. We'll touch base before that then.
We use the N word, anything we want.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.